Hare Krishna. Warm welcome everyone in the study of Krishna consciousness, in the practice of Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is what? Consciousness, a bit loosely understood. Consciousness means what? To be conscious of the pains and pleasure. है ना? That as we grow up, we are more conscious of our pain and pleasure. Say, even like as a wee baby, we are conscious of our pain and pleasure, but we struggle to express it. But as we grow up, then we more naturally associate with this world through our mind and senses, and we perceive pain and pleasure through our mind and senses, and we become more conscious of it, yeah? And it affects our consciousness, our well-being through the mind and senses. And furthermore, then attachments build up, lots all come about, our desires, thoughts. So this is the study, the practice of Krishna consciousness. It is love-based, love-centered. And what it covers everything. It Krishna consciousness is forgiveness. It helps us to let go, to understand forgiveness, to forgive, to let go. Then this desires, dealing with attachment, dealing with our thoughts, mind, senses, everything, so on and so forth, our identity, ego. It's a wholesome philosophy, complete wholesome philosophy, and the culture is also there. Culture meaning how to put it into practice. We can see so many pastimes of Lord Shri Krishna, and devotees up until now and in the future as well will continue to serve Krishna in those pastimes like Boat Leela, and flower festival, then this Annakota festival, so much festivals, these pastimes, devotees still enact them and do different festivals of Radha Krishna, Jhulan Leela, all of these festivals, and the culture. In this culture, all the mindset with our wholesome existence, wholesomeness, we bring it into our Krishna consciousness. It gives us, so the philosophy is there, the raw, original, pure, concentrated philosophy. The platform is there to express that philosophy. And the etiquette bit is there. Philosophy, culture, etiquette, Bhagavad culture, Bhagavad etiquette. How do we associate with Vaishnavas? How do we associate with current Guru Vargas, our Gurudev? How do we associate with them, with other personalities? And how do we associate with friends, family members who still have not yet found their resolve in the practice of Krishna consciousness? So it is a wholesome package. This practice of Krishna consciousness includes everything. And what we need is to bring our engagement, and our engagement has to gradually evolve. Evolvement, albeit, could be gradually, or it is going to be gradually. It will be gradually, but it has to be progressive, evolving nature. Many politicians, political parties, more so, businessmen and people in more so in the Western world, we have progressive ideas, uh, left wing or right wing, right party, left party, central, how much right, how much left, all of this. But progressive ideas of society is still based on bodily platform, bodily identity. No, we this is my identity, my nationality, my this thing, based on that. So even if based on that, it cannot be called as progressive. It is not. Real progressive is evolution of the soul, progress of the soul in the journey of the soul proper, attaining the shelter, the seva, the sang, the sanidhyam, the association, the affection, love, shelter of the divine couple, Shri Radha Krishna, Shri Radha Sham Sundar, of Shri Guru and Gaurang. Evolution is of the spirit, of our consciousness. So, in our wholesome consciousness, we need to understand what is Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is understanding Krishna's consciousness. Uh, realizing not just becoming aware, not just like understanding, realizing Krishna's consciousness, meaning what is Krishna's pains and pleasure? What gives him the most pleasure? What gives him the most pain? Such is like, the concept of Krishna consciousness. God is suffering. Uh, so when we say God is suffering, God is beyond any suffering. God is suffering is because of ignorance, no? So God is beyond ignorance. God is so for God there is no suffering. But Krishna, for him there is suffering. For Krishna there is suffering, for God there is no suffering. This is why in Chaitanya Charitamrita we see in Braj, in Vrindavan, no one considers Krishna to be God. And he loves it. He loves it wholeheartedly. Someone share on screen the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 9, text 128, we believe. We can see one or two more. In uh, like we say, God is Krishna. God is Krishna. Bhagwan Krishna hai. That is true. God is Krishna, it is true. लेकिन कृष्ण भगवान है बट टू से कृष्णा इज गॉड people in Vrindavan, in those who are in Braj Bhakti, Yashoda, Nanda Baba, uh, uh, his friends, Shridam, Subal, Madhumangal, Stok Krishna, Arjun, his servants in Vrindavan, those in Dasya Bhav, and those in Madhurya Bhav, the gopis. So we see this. Krishna is God. See what do they say? It comes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 9, text 128. Could be 128, 129, but we'll see. So God is Krishna. Yes, that is true. Is Krishna God? No, Krishna is not God. God is Krishna. So this and this is where Preeti evolves. When we understand God is Krishna, that is, and we do bhajan, that is with Pujya Bhav. That is more with awe and reverence. Awe reverence is um, more dominant than. So we see it on the screen. Huh? Uh, so whosoever, Ritik, Neha or Kamangarani or whosoever can read translation.
By following in the footsteps of the inhabitants of the planet known as Vrajaloka or Goloka Vrindavan, one can attain the shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Krishna. However, in the planet, the inhabitants do not know that the Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Hmm? By following in the footsteps of the inhabitants of the planet known as Brajaloka or Golok Vrindavan, one can attain the shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Krishna. That is the way, by following in the footsteps, Anugatya Bhav, by following in the footsteps of the devotees. However, that's a big, big however, and that planet. And again, when our acharyas write planet, it's not like a physical world they are referring to, okay, this world and that world, that's a different world. No, this is the spiritual sky altogether. Eh, every nook and corner belongs to Krishna. But planet meaning more so in that realm, in that consciousness. However, in that realm, in that consciousness, the inhabitants, the residents, the inhabitants do not know that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They do not know, as in they do not consider, they do not take Krishna to be God. God could be Krishna, okay, but they don't take Krishna to be God. See what is the next verse? Hmm. if they consider Krishna to be God, see, na, there someone may accept him as a son, sometimes bind him to a grinding motor. Someone else may accept him as an intimate friend, and attaining victory over him, playfully mount his shoulder. माता मोरे पुत्र भावे करे न बंधन माता मोरे पुत्र भावे कोरे न बंधन अति दीन जाने कोरे लालन पालन सखा शुद्ध सख्य कोरे स्कंदे आरोहण सखा शुद्ध सख्य कोरे स्कंदे आरोहण तुम्ही कौन बड़ो लोको तुम्ही आमी सम है ना माता मोरे पुत्र भावे इन व्हाट भाव इन व्हाट कॉन्शियसनेस मीन्स भाव द मूड है ना in what भाव in what consciousness Yashoda she binds Krishna है ना that you've been a naughty boy you need to be disciplined Yashoda says you are at wrong you have committed mistakes you steal, you lie, you have committed mistakes, you need to be chastised, you need to be punished. Enough is enough. And she binds Krishna. Up can anyone bind God? God, by the very definition, he is limitless. He cannot be bound in everything. God, by definition, is beyond mistake. He does not commit mistake. God, by definition, is like he's not. God does not steal. And that is the concept of God we find in religion spread out throughout, over and over, everywhere. Call it Christianity, call it Islam, call it Judaism, call it Buddhism, call it Sikhism, call it Jainism, call it Hinduism, call it whicheverism, call it atheism, wherever. Hmm? That's the life. God by definition is cannot be wrong. God by definition is powerful, almighty, this, that. All of this. But here, Mata more putra bhave kare na bandhana, ati hin jane kore ladana palana. Ati hin jane kore ladana palana. Then, Sakha Shuddha Sakhya Kore Skande Arona. First of all, outside of Krishna consciousness, है ना? There is no concept of God having mother and father. बताओ, in which religion do we say God has a mother and father? Where do we hear, where do we understand, know that God has a mother and father? And who are their mother and father? God has a brother, God has a elder brother. So the brother who is elder to God. बताओ. God has friends. Like in Western world, we say Jesus is our friend. Jesus is our friend. Yeah, true, true. Not denying. But where do we hear Baba? बताओ ना. अब हिंदुइज्म में भी आप बताओ इन हिंदुइज्म कहाँ पे सुना है कि भाई भगवान के माँ बाप है कि भगवान के भाई बहन सखा है दोस्त है नो नो है it's a realm of pure consciousness it's a realm of this is life Krishna consciousness is life life means what there are many definitions of life but to begin with one definition of life is life means opportunity है कि नहीं? Every day we wake up in the morning is it not an opportunity for us to go through the day. Krishna, God, Lord, is so kind that He blessed us with this opportunity. We get good rest. We wake up in the morning. We can see the sunrise, yeah, and we can go on with our daily duties, yeah, daily activities. Doesn't matter practicing Krishna consciousness, not practicing or atheism or whatever. So life has many definitions. One is opportunity. Life means to excel. Life means to grow. Life means to live, to understand. Life means joy. Like we see in our wider Vedic literature that say, जल ही जल से जीवन है ना? life is water, or from water there is life. Huh? Also we hear what? Ghee. Ghee say जीवन है, clarified butter. Huh? Life is ghee or ghee. Huh? This अन्न ही जीवन है. Huh? Prabhupada writes in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, text 13, in the purport. Screen में लेके आओ ऋतिक, let us see. Amazing, we'll see the purport. No, chapter 3, text 14. In the purport, Prabhupada writes one thing. Annad bhavanti bhutani nan. The sloka is not coming to remembrance now. But see, so life, na? An is life, water is life, and the role of an and water. See, go in the purport. We'll read the purport. आज translation भी पढ़िए. If Prema Punita can read translation, and maybe Ritik or Kamanga.
जी प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्ण. All living bodies subsist on food grains which are produced from rains. Rains are produced by performance of yajna sacrifice, and yajna is born of prescribed duties.
Now, fascinating, na? So much of like our relationship with material nature, interdependence, heavily. This Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. Now go in purport and second paragraph. Come in the second paragraph of purport. Fascinating purport. We should read. I'm not trying to say that pick and choose in the purport, but in our current setting, we are bound by time. And once we did Bhagavad Gita, or more than once, and we read cover to cover Bhagavad Gita, translation and purports also, and we should always be reading. So Ritik or Kamanga or Neha or Natalie, whosoever, please read this second paragraph of the purport. Food, grains or vegetables.
Food grains or vegetables are factually eatables. The human beings eat different kinds of food grains, vegetables, fruits, etc. And the animals eat the ref- refuse of the food grains and vegetables, grass, plants, etc. Human beings who are accustomed to eating meat and flesh must also depend on the production of vegetation in order to eat the animals. Therefore, ultimately we have to depend on the production of the field and not on the production of big factories. The field production is due to sufficient rain from the sky, and such rains are controlled by demigods like Indra, sun, moon, etc. And they are all servants of the Lord. The Lord can be satisfied by sacrifices, therefore one who cannot perform them will find himself in scarcity. That is law of the nature. Yajnas, specifically the Sankirtan Yajna prescribed for this age, must therefore be performed to save us at least from scarcity of food supply.
Such powerful purport, you see, such powerful message, and so relevant, so contemporary. In 40s, World War was happening. There was famine and all. In 30s, 1930s, some economic depression. Prior to that, little bit again, World War happening. And we are always living in war, Baba. Tell me which one decade, which 5 years or which 1 year there was no wars or blast and all of this. Huh? And here, what do we say? Like in this purport, we should read again and again. See, Prabhupada writes, na, therefore, ultimately, now these words are heavy. Wherever therefore means it's a turning point, or means it's a conclusion. Okay, this is what we understand. This is the what it leads to. Ultimately, है ना भाई. जैसे in Hindi I will say one thing. अब तो राम ही जान बचाए. सुना ये कमंगा हरिणी, ऋतिक, नेहा, प्रेमा पुनीता, सुविलासिनी. बताओ आगे क्या बोलते हैं. How does it go then? अब तो राम ही जान बचाए, है ना, ऐसा कुछ बोलते हैं ना क्या? How does it go? आगे का पूरा करिए, हेल्प अस कंप्लीट। अब तो राम ही जान बचाए, बेड़ा पार लगाए, ऐसा कुछ बोलते हैं ना, सुना हमने सब। अब तो राम ही जान बचाए, बेड़ा पार लगाए। सो अब तो मीनिंग क्या, नाउ, बराबर, सही बोल रहे हैं। हाँ नेहा, यू लेट अस नो बाबा, इफ वी आर नॉट स्पीकिंग बराबर, यू लेट अस नो, वी डोंट वांट टू डिस्टर्ब एनीवन्स टाइम, है ना। अब तो राम ही जान बचाए, बेड़ा पार लगाए। तो अब तो मीनिंग नाउ, ओनली लॉर्ड राम कैन सेव अस, एंड ही कैन हेल्प अस क्रॉस ओवर द obstacle, है ना बाबा। Lord Ram can save us anytime, not just now, previously, now, in the future, forever. Is providing we take shelter of him, है ना। So therefore, ultimately, we have to depend on the production of the field and not on the production of big factories. But where is the world heading? AI is the big buzz now, right? AI, artificial intelligence. But look हम how हमारी consciousness is so heavily conditioned, or how far we are from nature, let's say, no? That we are so getting enamored by AI, and we good thing we call it AI. But what is the basis of AI? AI का भी कोई basis है ना? There is a shelter or the foundation of AI is what based on us only humans. In the sense, artificial intelligence is good, and we are so enamored by it. But that artificial intelligence rests on whom? On natural intelligence. If there is no natural intelligence, how come there can be any artificial intelligence? Again, so which is more better, to understand AI or to understand NI? NI meaning natural intelligence. If I try to understand natural intelligence, automatically, naturally, I will understand artificial intelligence, will it not? Sarvam eva vigyatam, sarva eva vigyatam, sarvam eva vigyatam bhavati. Our Vedas say that one who knows the Krishna, the source of all knowledge, what everything becomes then revealed to him. He will get to know. So AI is good, but Baba, go a step further. Don't just get enamored by AI, gadgets, and this coding and this thing, pressing buttons, and this happens, this, all of that. No, don't just get so much enamored by it that we, in the name of AI, we become atheist. That's not good. Yeah? In the name of AI, rather, we should appreciate natural intelligence, natural beauty. Therefore, ultimately, we have to depend on the production of the field and not on the production of big factories. The field production is due to sufficient rain from the sky. If it doesn't rain, how do we grow crops? How do we eat? So we are not depend. We should not be dependent on bullets and guns and machines and sort of thing, है ना? But same thing now. See which economy, which world economy, if we see the budget, how much money they allocate on military, how much money they allocate on education, on healthcare, and how much on agriculture, how much on AI, all of this budget is allocated, how much money is set aside, budget allocated for solving crimes, cyber crimes, this, that, theft, and all, and how much is for agriculture. Without agriculture rains, oh, how would we live, है ना? So ठीक है. So we come back to our thing. We started off saying na, Krishna consciousness means what? The many layers of understanding, different levels of understanding, and it has to be always evolving. Krishna consciousness, is it fair enough to say? Krishna consciousness is to understand the consciousness of Krishna. Suvilasini, Ritik, Prema Punita, Neha Kamangarini. Krishna consciousness is to understand, to experience, to realize the consciousness of Krishna. Consciousness means what? We can still say it may not be a very evolved understanding, but still consciousness is to become conscious of, to become aware of, to experience. How do we experience pain and pleasure in this world? है कि नहीं? We experience pain and pleasure in this world through our mind, senses, everything. How we deal in this world, how we live in this world. That's how we experience pain, pleasure through our mind and senses. And Krishna also experiences pain and pleasure. And it is becoming conscious of Krishna's pain and Krishna's pleasure. Who is most Krishna conscious? Radharani. Without hesitation, without doubt, full clarity, Radharani is the only Radharani is most Krishna conscious. Not even Yashoda, Nanda Baba or any other gopi. Only Radharani is most Krishna conscious. So much so, even Krishna is not that much conscious of himself. That much conscious is Radharani of Krishna. Yeah? Krishna does not know what is his beauty, how beautiful he is, what is his sweetness, what is his charm. Radharani knows more than Krishna knows. This is why, Arey Baba, if Krishna knew himself that well, why would he have to come in the bhav of Radharani? And he adopted the bhav of Radharani. And when he adopted the bhav of Radharani, he realized, Baba, this I'm calling adoption, it is like borrowing the bhav. है ना, एक बार loan the bhav, because I cannot handle this bhav of Radharani. It's so magnanimous. It's so full on. So, who is most Krishna conscious? Radharani is most Krishna conscious. So this is a question. Who is most Krishna conscious? Radharani is most Krishna conscious. What do you say? Who is most Radha conscious? Suvilasini, Neha, Ritik, Kamanga, Harini. See, if you feel inspired to say now, then say, or if you want to keep it with you and think over it, then also please think over it. Radha Krishna एक आत्मा दुई दे धरी है ना. So Radha Rani and Krishna है ना. Now who is most Krishna conscious? Radharani is the most Krishna conscious. And who is most Radha conscious? One may wonder, naturally, Krishna is most Radha conscious. One may wonder, but it is not the right answer. It is not the correct answer. It may seem, it may appear कि भाई Shyam Sundar must be most Radha conscious. Who is most Radha conscious? It is Radha Rani's sevikas, Radha Rani's kinkaris, Radha Rani's kinkaris, Radha Rani's manjaris, her sevikas. They are the most Radha conscious. They are more than Shyam Sundar. The emotions Radharani experience, Manjari's experience more than it. It could be 7 times more, 10 times more, whatever times more, but they experience more. Manjaris are throughout and throughout more Radha conscious than Krishna is. Krishna is still stuck up. Krishna is still stuck up in the sense, in Braj, he has to still spend time with his mom and dad, with his mother and father, with his friends, with others. He has to be with them. He has to entertain them. And it's not like he does it out of duty. He does it out of love. But he does not get lost there. He does not find saturation there. He found saturation and lost only in Radharani. But the Manjaris, for them, their loyalty, their focus is only Radharani. Their focus is not anyone else. For Krishna, he is still like, okay, Nanda Baba, Yashoda, parents, this and that, you know. But Manjari is there in their consciousness. Wholesome focus is what? Radharani. So Manjaris are the most Radha conscious. This is why Shyam Sundar, sometimes or many times, he has to take assistance of Manjaris. He takes. And this is why for Shyam Sundar, His role models, his inspiration, his go-to is whom? Manjaris. Baba, help me out. His Manjaris. Huh? His go-to. And natural go-to. That you know my consciousness, you know my pains and pleasures. Huh? Help me out. So, us as sadhakas, I mean, this is some natural questions, right? Can God suffer? Does God suffer? No, God does not suffer. Is God in ignorance? No, God is not in ignorance. Krishna suffers. That is true. Yeah. Krishna suffers. Krishna is in ignorance. God is above pain and pleasure. God is above ignorance. God is above knowledge also. All of that. But Krishna, no, he suffers. He experiences pains and pleasures. And this he broadcasted through his pastime. Huh? This thing. So a question also comes for us now, like directly or indirectly, some thoughts came like how this question comes, but say this, uh, we 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 are exposed to Krishna consciousness, right? And as we were discussing just now, that it is only Krishna consciousness that gives us this understanding platform, and not just at theory level. This knowledge which can be applied, which becomes our realized knowledge, and furthermore, only Krishna consciousness setting helps us understand, experience what? That God has parents, God has friends, God has a partner, God has a lover, like this. And we can have that personal relationship with God. And we, even living in this world, we can live in that relationship. We can exercise that relationship. We can see it happening with our mind and senses, even in this bodily platform. No other religion, Christianity, Judaism, whatever. One way, which is a big world religion, head count, how many people profess that religion. Very few people practice that religion. Head count could be said, okay, 1 billion Christians in this world, but how many actually practice? And how many actually practice? Okay. So uh, doesn't matter whatever religion, but which religion gives us an understanding of the absolute truth, absolute reality as a person, and having that personal relationship and love. We are not after Krishna, we are after love of Krishna. Yeah? We are after love of Krishna. And who demonstrates this love of Krishna to the utmost level? What is the condensed form of that love of Krishna? Radharani. She is the Murtiman form of the mercy. She is the Murtiman form of love of Krishna. She is the Murtiman form of seva to Krishna. Love means service, seva. That. And for us practicing devotees, all gets consolidated or condensed in the form of spiritual master, or in the form of that Vaishnava whom we see as a complete role model in terms of Shastric understanding, Shastric living, and who appears, who manifests, who comes about, whom we experience, realize as the Sakshat Radha and Krishna Murti for us. That personality is what Shastras describe as spiritual master. That thing. So, Krishna consciousness we practice, we understand, and the joy we experience in Krishna consciousness is none like it. None like it. So a question comes, even though we are exposed, experienced, and practicing for whatever days, months, and years, there is a separation between us and Krishna, which we acknowledge, we understand, we realize, and we acknowledge, and it's fair enough. Okay. There is a separation. And we don't want that separation. In the sense, personally speaking, I have never had yet the divine darshan of Radha Krishna. in Archa Vigraha form yet, but still I am not able to see them beyond the Archa Vigraha form. It's the Sakshat form. The Sakshat Sang Sanidhya Seva of there. No, I have not experienced that. So what is the gap? Why this gap? Why this separation? We are practicing Krishna consciousness. This is the question. What is the ultimate gap between us seeing Radha and Krishna? What is the ultimate gap? Why is there a separation? Parda, veil. Why is the covering? What is causing that covering? What do I do in my sadhana that covering no more remains? Think about it and see. Because otherwise, we can understand God is Krishna, Krishna is not God, all of this, and we find our fantasy in Krishna consciousness, in the teachings, in the study, in the practice, and everything. But still, we should be, this gap between us and Krishna, we should be pinched by it. It should pain us. But until and unless I understand what is that ultimate thing which is the gap, how can I solve it? How can I close that gap? How can I? And there's one thing, yeah, which I find is like, yes, this is the thing which is the gap. Uh, see what thoughts come, and we continue on this discussion, and we'll see what Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam and literature says. वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योगा शिक्षार्थमेक पुरुष पुराना श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीर धारी कृपां बुद्धिर्यतमहं प्रपद्ये नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिस्वरूपाय गोविन्दिति नामिने गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे परतत्त्वप्रकाशिने श्रीदामोदरदेवस्य प्रियाय ते नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिस्वरूपाय दामोदरिति नामिने नमः सद्भक्तमने मणिपुरोद्भवाय च श्रीलप्रभुपादलसत्वानि प्रचारनिरताय ते नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So Kamanga Harini says, uh, us lacking in our faith towards spiritual master, towards scriptures, and lacking in that love and affection. Yes, so that is the thing. Why do we lack? What is that lack in faith? Why is there that lack in faith? Why do we that lack in faith, or why don't we? Now, look, we have come this far in our journey of Krishna consciousness, in our practice, right? And we all want to practice. We all are practice, and we want to practice more and more forever and forever. So why is this lack of faith, or why don't we love our spiritual master, or why don't we love the message? It is true. It is true. Lack of faith and everything. And how do we build up that faith? By good association, and by good practice, attentive chanting, attentive practice, everything that will come about. In Shastras, throughout there's do's and don'ts given. So what to do, what not to do. What is causing this? And Kamanga Harani mentioned that Radha Krishna, they take as our own. They take us as our own. Yes, they do, truly. Since eternity and for eternity. we do not take them as our own. Since eternity, we have not taken until now, but now we have an opportunity. For eternity, we can take them as our own. Yeah. And just as we were discussing life on the life means opportunity, life means excelling, many such things. Then life is water is life. Yeah. This ghee is life. Now, ghee is not life, but ghee is what gives life. Water is what gives life. Yeah. So we should be becoming attached to life, not to ghee or water. Our attachment is to life, meaning to live, meaning to be joyful, to be happy. Our attachment should be to seva, to serve, and that is where the highest joy is. Yeah. That. So this uh, that is where our attachment should be. You know? Towards life, towards living, towards Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugal Kishore Radha Shama Prana Mora Jugal Kishore Jivane Marane Gati Ar Nahi Mora जीवने मरने गति अरे nahi more. No. So Pran Mora is what? Radha Krishna, Radha Sham. That should be na Shiv Guru Gaurang and their seva, their pleasure, their sukh, chintan, meditation of their pleasure, their happiness. So it's not like uh, eating, sleeping, mating, defending. That don't eat unoffered food, eat offered food. That is good. And it's not like we are attached to sleeping. There are many people now who are attached to sleeping 8 hours, 10 hours, 12, 14, 16, 18 hours. They love to sleep. But actually, we love to live. Life is what? Yeah? Sleeping is the mechanism through which we find happiness. Eating as well. We are attached to living. Eating is the mechanism through which we find happiness. Defending is the mechanism which we find security, but it is us who are attached to living to like this. So understanding life is utmost essential. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending, sense gratification. You know? World is lost in sense gratification in so many different forms. But ultimately, it is life. Life means soul proper, means us. So now we are doing bhajan. And what is ultimately causing the separation between us and the divine couple? So shall we share what we understand to be the answer, to be the thing? And there are lots of answers, different ways of seeing. But what we say read, heard from scriptures, from what we could understand from Shri Guru Maharaj, Vaishnavas. तो क्या कहते हो कमंगा नेहा ऋतिक सुविलासिनी you should we say and then you can silence us, you can tell us that answer is not appropriate or so share this shloka Bhagavad Gita 7:25 Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavrita mudoam yabhijanati bhajamavyayam na 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 नाहं प्रकाशसर्वस्य योगमाया समावृता मूढोऽयं नाभिजानाति लोको मामजमव्ययम् This is the question. Naham prakasha sarvasya. Prakash is like coming to manifestation, to experience, to realization. Although I'm sarvasya, to everyone, everywhere. but I'm not manifest to everyone. I do not come in their vision. Yoga Maya Samavrita, internal potency, Yoga Maya. Avrita is covered, completely I'm covered by Yoga Maya, by the internal potency. Mudo yam nabi jananti. Foolish, they do not know me. Uh, Loko mam ajam avyayam. Although I'm unborn, inexhaustible, but still, so I'm never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. For them, I am covered by my internal potency, and therefore they do not know that I am unborn and infallible. है ना? So, what is causing that separation between us and Krishna? And this Krishna is saying more to whom? To the people in general, let's say. Not to Bhakta. He is not saying, na Bhakta. Loko mam bhakta mam abhijananti. He is not saying mudoyam abhijananti. Bhakta mam yam abhijananti. No. To people in general, and we are practicing devotees, although we are very sloppy in our practice, but still we are practicing devotees, na? And yet there is a gap, and this veil, this samavrita, this covering by the Yoga Maya, it is there, it is going to stay until we give up this one thing. This one thing has to be completely given up. And then we can see the real mysticism of Krishna consciousness coming in our lives. So final call, final call. Any thoughts? Hare Krishna. So the thing is, okay, you are sharing screen, share this Bhagavad Gita 1866. That is the answer, no? That is the answer. But we see it slightly another angle also we see it. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami masucha. So, in order to attain the prayochan, the prema bhakti of Krishna, what the sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. We have to take full shelter of Krishna. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo. Krishna, it is Krishna only. Sarva papebhyo. Moksha shami masuja. And for us practicing devotees, Krishna meaning our life rests in the hands of our Gurudev. So we say, how much Krishna conscious am I? How to gauge, how to judge. There are many ways we were discussing today only, na? Janayati asu vairagyam. How much detachment and how much knowledge have I acquired? That is one way to understand how much Krishna conscious am I. But the best way to understand how much Krishna conscious am I is how much Guru conscious am I. To the degree that I am Shri Guru conscious, pure devotee conscious, Vaishnava conscious, to that degree I am Krishna conscious. Yasya prasadat bhagavad prasado, yasya prasadat na gati kutopi. Yasya atma यस्य देवे परा भक्ति यथा देवे तथा गुरु तस्य ते कथिता ही अर्थ प्रकाशन्ते महात्मना. Shvetaswara Upanishad says, Yasya deve para bhakti. How much faith we have in spiritual master or in a devotee, one particular devotee, how much faith we have that to that degree, Krishna becomes aware, realized, he manifests himself to us. Yasya deve para bhakti yatha deve tatha guru. Tasyete katita artha prakasante mahatmana. He becomes manifest to us. To the degree I have faith in one particular devotee, to the degree I am doubtless and having faith in that particular devotee, to that degree my advancement in Krishna consciousness happens. So Krishna is saying, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. What is he wanting Arjuna to abandon? Abandon all varieties of religion. So it's not like give up Hinduism, Sikhism, Jainism, Buddhism, or give up Yeah, that is there. Say, religion is what to love and serve Krishna. Anything outside of that is a religion only from transcendental perspective. So give up dharma, kam, moksha. Give that up. That is a religion. So our affinity towards dharma, kam, moksha is what is the blockage. है ना? Our fanatism or sentimentalism in the practice of Krishna consciousness is the blockage. Our bodily identity is the blockage, is the veil, is the thing that is stopping us. Okay? Hmm? This so Suvilasni or Ritik or Neha, someone if can read translation, and then we'll try to express a bit more.
Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear.
इसमें बताऊं, abandon all varieties of religion. In one word to put it, how do we say? Yesterday with a devotee friend, I was speaking and I was telling in one sentence to put something, and I gave three sentences. I myself was saying, okay, in one sentence I will describe something to you. And I used three sentences. क्या क्या बोलोगे? है नेहा, कमंगा, ऋतिक, सुविलासनी. देखो, okay, what I would say is like, just see, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Braja. The Dharam means our identity, our occupational duty, fundamental, our core of our existence and everything. What is it we harboring so much close to us? That's what Krishna wants us to give away because it should be given up. Mam Ekam Sharanam Braja. Take shelter of me. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami ma sucha. It is cheating. It is cheating propensity. It is cheating. It is dishonesty. That we have to become fully honest. As in this, you have to approach a Vaishnava being completely naked. Naked meaning not like physically naked, in the sense naked as in complete, pure, transparent, open heart. That's how the relationship will be with Vaishnava. Now we in society we say, I have my mentor, he is my mentor, they are my, and it's good, such culture and all, want to coach, mentor, counselor, Shiksha Guru, like this. But Baba, how much transparency do you share with your mentor? How much openness, how much comfort, how much friendship? Respect is fine. Respect is understandable. How much friendship, how much openness. So the separation between us and Krishna is of kapat. Kapat. Cheating. Kapat. Not of agyan. Not of ignorance. Our next door neighbor, they may not be practicing Krishna consciousness. For them, the separation there is what? Because of ignorance. Baba, you living in ignorance, don't know who is Radha Krishna. Don't know who. Mummy, you live in ignorance, mummy. You worship Devi Devta. That's in ignorance, mummy. Mummy, you drink tea, coffee, mummy. You live in ignorance, mummy. All this. Okay, yes. Mummy, you are into this, that. Other friends, family members, whosoever. Why? Because they have not found their faith in Krishna consciousness, still living in ignorance. But us practicing Krishna conscious devotees, we cannot now say that I am in ignorance. Because we have been introduced to KC, we practice, we are associate with devotees. Yeah. We are learning, we are practicing, and we have experienced the bliss in Krishna consciousness. We have experienced life in Krishna consciousness. This is why without hesitation, lovingly we want to say, Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugal Kishora Radha Sham Pran Moor Jugal Kishore. It's not that we like to sing, it's not that we find the words very good and all sing. No, we naturally want to be in this mood, imbibe. But what is stopping us? Not agyan. Because this far we have come. It is our kapat. Our own cheating tendency, cheating mentality, which takes different form, shape, our desire for name, fame, whatever, this way. But ultimately, it is what kapat dharma. Desire for name, fame is kapat dharma. Our doubt also is kapat. All of this is what Krishna wants. Become honest. Give up cheating mentality. That is the dharma which we need to completely approve. This otherwise we cannot approach the divine couple. We cannot. And this is why Shri Guru is the transparent via medium. And it's not like Shri Guru is like a staircase or a ladder that we climb this ladder and then job done. Shri Guru is not like a bridge between us and Radha Krishna. He's not like a bridge. In a way, he's like a bridge. Yes, he's the bridge for us to Radha and Krishna, but he is Radha and Krishna for us. He's everything for us, should be. Until unless we give up kapat, no way we can have darshan of Radha Krishna. Agyan is not the blockage now. Yeah? Because Agyan is there, this is why we do not no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit relationships and all, everything, because that brings us into Agyan. And naturally that harbors, manifests, keeps us into cheating as well, say. But at least not doing this, and adharm is agyan, and dharam also can be agyan. But dharam, adharam, agyan and gyan we give up, but this honesty, this cheating, this kapat is the problem. Share Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, first chapter, and shloka number 2. So this kapat dharam has to given up altogether. Gopi Geet Krishna, Gopis also put an allegation. This is a bit of a detour or side thing, a bit little bit, not so directly. And Gopis also tell Krishna, na, Kitava Yoshita, Kastya Jainishi, na, Kitava Kapat, you are cheater. Kitava Yoshita, Kastya Nishi. We'll see that also maybe. So Dharma Projito Ketavotra Paramo Nirmat Saranam Satam. So read translation, Baba.
Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavad Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is needed of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge and supreme and of knowledge, the supreme Lord is established within his heart.
So completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. Materially motivated means what? Cheating religion. That the self belongs to Radha and Krishna, and not giving ourselves fully. That the self, this is what Lord appeared, Krishna appeared as Vaman Dev. Again, dwarf incarnation, Krishna appeared as Vaman Dev. And Bali Maharaj, you have given me 2 feet of land. You have given me, where do I put the third feet? You have given me Swarg you have given me, Nark, this, that, everything you have given. But so you have given everything to me what belongs to you. What now left is Bali Maharaj understood it. That okay, whatever I understand to be mine, I have given it to you. But I myself have not yet given myself to you. So he said, okay, my head, my existence, myself, I am yours. Yeah? This we see. Bali Maharaj in his prayers, in his stuti, Vritrasura. So this materially motivated. Why materially motivated? Motivation means, okay, ulterior motivation, ulterior agenda, hidden agenda. That is cheating. Until and unless we become fully honest, no, we will still experience bliss in Krishna consciousness, as in comparison to societal bliss, this will be good. है ना? We will be still in gyan, in knowledge. Yes, I'm advancing. Huh? But until and unless I know, okay, enough is enough. Now this dishonesty, this kapat is the problem. I really have to become honest now. You know, what is the biggest hurdle in life? The biggest austerity is to speak truth, is to not lie, to not fabricate, to not manipulate. उसमें भी आते हैं, but see this translation यही ना, completely give up. If I give up all materially cheating mentality in myself and then I approach bhajan, है ना, completely rejecting all religious activities which are material motivated, this Bhagavad Puran propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. Because purity means what? There is no cheating mentality in the heart. There is no this much for me, this much for Radha Krishna. There's nothing like that. There's no ulterior motive, ulterior desire. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. But we don't see this highest truth, at least in my consciousness. I have not experienced this. That is this distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. This is why I live in such a sectarian consciousness. Rich, poor, oh, beautiful, ugly, well off, not well off, likes, dislikes, hates. I don't like him. No, I don't see everyone as part and parcel of Krishna. What to speak of others? I don't see myself as a part and parcel of Krishna. And charity begins at home. If I don't see myself as a part and parcel of Krishna, how can I convincingly see others as a part and parcel of Krishna? Hey, if I myself live in bodily identity, how can I go on preaching, distributing books, okay, come out of bodily identity, mental platform. But if I am myself not, then how can I be used as an instrument for Krishna, and how can I experience this real Krishna consciousness? And what is holding me is not ignorance, more than ignorance now. Our level of test is high now. It's not just ignorance is the blockage. Ignorance is we are chanting, we are reading, hearing, we are honoring prasadam, we are following regulations and all everything. So ignorance is at the level of you are not this body, you are a spirit soul. Anything below this is ignorance. Fair enough. To consider oneself in bodily that okay, I am this body, that is ignorance. शरीरार विद्या जाल, है कि नहीं? जड़ेंद्रिय ताहे काल, जीव फैले विषय सागरे, तार मध्य जीवती लोभमय सुदुर्मति, ताके जता कठिन संसारे, है कि नहीं? What does it mean? Sarira Vidya Jal. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote this, no? We believe. Jadindriya Tahekal. We sing this prayer, no? So, body means lump of matter. Matter means ignorance. But now we understand at somewhat theory level, or we are not this body. So, ignorance is not our real problem. Problem is what? This material motivation, which is cheating. Kate of Dharma. The highest truth is distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. Eh? For an honest person, there's nothing to worry. Truth has nothing to fear. This beautiful Bhagavatam compiled by the great sage Vyasdev in his maturity is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? Kick out any Ketab Dharma in our mentality, in our desires, anything that we desire for ourselves, anything which is independent of the Sukh of Radha Krishna, that is cheating, that is sin. So our is what? This self-centeredness. What? That's cheating, no? And the self-centeredness is what will give us the darshan of Radha Krishna. Self-centeredness meaning putting Radha and Krishna in the center, Shri Guru Gaurang in the center, or understanding the self. And that self, by Mahaprabhu's mercy, we have the potential, we have the opportunity to become Manjari self. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. So, Neha, Kamanga, Ritik, Suvilasini, are we making any good sense or ठीक ठाक बोल रहे हैं क्या नेहा? The question and the answer बराबर बोल रहे हैं क्या? ठीक ठीक बोल दिया क्या? Because we don't want to, unnecessarily or forcefully or just tukka भिड़ा के तिकड़मबाजी something, make up a question for the sake of it and then just somehow dodge an answer and make it sound correct. No, that's not it. We are here to become humble. Humility begins with honesty, becoming honest, being honest. Arjuna experienced all of this, Baba. Arjuna realized, na? This is why he surrendered. He realized, Vapre, ki I have to really become honest now. I have to be honest with myself. I have to surrender, Baba. I have to. He understood that without becoming honest, there is no way out now. And the honesty now we mean is transcendental honesty. Shri Guru Gaurang Seva honesty, Radha Krishna Seva honesty. Only then we can experience Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatad Bhakti Ahetu ki Tvai. Na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagdish kamaye. If we are not honest, how will we experience this? That how can we genuinely tell Mahaprabhu that Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatad Bhakti Rahitu Kitvai? We cannot. As the other day we were discussing, na, if a thief, he gets to know that in the vicinity, in the neighborhood, in the town, city, a pure policeman has arrived and he's a pure person, the thief will worry. He will worry how old his case will be, whatever, and the thief will really, he may want to leave the town. He will like, no, I cannot bribe this police officer. There is no way I can bribe him, or no way I can manipulate, no way I can cheat him. And I may go on doing my crime, robbery, thief and all, but one day, sooner or later, he will capture me. And the punishment will be horrendous. And the more I delay, the more difficult it will be for me. Better I surrender. Because he is going to catch me. The case is open. The case is open, my case is open. This police inspector has now come in the town. He won't settle down without catching me. So cut the chase, I surrender. I appeal for mercy. I acknowledge that I am at wrong. I acknowledge that, okay, yes, I did not do it out of ignorance. I did it knowingly. I was in ignorance. I did it knowingly. I acknowledge this and I can get pardoned. My sentence could be reduced. I can get help, cooperation. Does it make sense? So, our separation between Radha and Krishna is not ignorance. It is cheating is the separation. We are not in ignorance now. And another thing, check this out. Ignorance one does lack of awareness, lack of understanding, lack of knowledge, है ना? भाई पता नहीं कर दिया. I did not know. But can one cheat without knowing? कभी होता है? Can one ever cheat without knowing? Sometimes they say na, oh, he committed some crime, but he was under some drugs or influence, and he does not know what he's doing, and he does some crime. But that's like later on we find out that okay, this person is acting as if he does not know, but he knows and he is knowingly doing it. So cheating is always in knowledge. तो भगवान को, कृष्ण को, अज्ञान is not a problem for him. Okay, yes, okay, fine, you are in अज्ञान, no problem. But now, knowingly, जानिया सुनिया विषय खाइनु, हरि हरि विफल जन्म गुआइनु, मनुष्य जन्म पाया, राधा कृष्ण ना भजिया, जानिया सुनिया विष खाइनु, गोलोकेर प्रेम धन, हरि नाम संकीर्तन, रति न जन्मिलो तेने काय. अभी देखो हम गाते भी, we sing this and we find so much emotion maybe, है ना, and good, but we should be pained. And this we cannot apply to our mother, father, sister, brother, spouse, children, if they are not into Krishna consciousness, if they have not found their resolve. Then this is not for them. विफले जन्म गवाए. अरे बाबा, जानिया सुनिया, they are also drinking poison, but out of ignorance. Now we are drinking poison knowingly, na? What poison? Self-centeredness, arrogance, a sense of self-appraisal. It's a killer. Blockage in our advancement of Krishna consciousness, a high sense of self-appraisal. Heavy. This sense of that I deserve this much. At the platform of spiritual reality, yes, every soul deserves the Sang Sanidhya of Radha Krishna. But with cheating consciousness, we cannot say this. This is why a sadhu, now I think Suvilasini can correct us, we believe she knows this. A sadhu, yeah, was it? There's one sadhu, Ashtavakra, and some other sadhu. Now, this sadhu, his bodily physical form was troubled, bent from different angles, sides and all. But that's body safe. One can actually transcend his consciousness. So this sadhu, he went into an assembly. Was it this sadhu or something? But take this as a thing. A sadhu went into an assembly of sadhus. There were other sadhus and some debates, understanding of scriptures and happening, and possibly some king also there. So the question and discussion was what? That again, what is stopping me from attaining Radha Krishna, or how will I attain Radha Krishna? So this sadhu, apparently not so good looking, is in the sense his bodily deformed, but he said one sentence. In the sense, he sent a message through one sentence. Do you know what he said? Neha Riti Kamanga Harini Suvilasni. And this is a real life setting, we believe. That he said this, मैं जाएगा तो मैं जाएगा, और मैं जाएगा तो तू जाएगा. How do you say this in English? मैं जाएगा तो मैं जाएगा, मैं जाएगा तो तू जाएगा, और मैं जाएगा तो मैं जाएगा. And some of our the Indian citizens, those who live in the southern part of India, naturally, the Hindi, the accent, it comes like this. Huh? Anyway, so he said, what? मैं जाएगा तो मैं जाएगा, और मैं जाएगा तो तू जाएगा. What he means is, मैं जाएगा तो मैं जाएगा. If this I, me, minus, if this will go away, if we reject this, if we completely give up I, me, and mine, which is what? Cheating mentality. I want to hold something for myself. This is I, me, and mine. No? If this will go, then I will go. And for you also, मैं जाएगा तो तू जाएगा. If your I, me, and mine goes away, you will attain Godhead. If my I, me, and mine goes away, I will attain Godhead. But if I'm still practicing Krishna consciousness and I have not come to this understanding, Bapre, that kapat is within me, cheating is within me, and that within me is what a reflection we see in this outside world. And this is what Krishna wants, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. He does not want me to give up, as to say, give up Sikhism, Jainism, Hinduism, thisism, thatism, and all. But give up ignorance, give up kapat, give up cheating. Only then we can take shelter of Krishna. And it doesn't work like this. No? We take shelter and then continue with cheating mentality. No? Same example, a criminal person, if he has realized I'm a criminal person, I'm a thief, he cannot continue doing robbery knowing that a pure policeman has come in the town. So likewise, if we realize that yes, we have come across Krishna consciousness, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. If I truly recognize, realize, all glories to Gurudev, all glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Acharyas and all. Then I have to come to this realization, understanding that, okay, it begins from now. Now is my liberation. Now is the time I become liberated. Now is the time to give up cheating mentality. Now is the time to become honest. Now is the time to give up kapat. And there is no other parda, there is no other veil, there is no other covering. Once this covering, this is why it's not like a physical realm in the sense, okay, I buy a ticket, I go from Delhi to Mumbai sort of thing. If that kapat is gone, and all glories to Shri Guru and Gaurang, one day if I genuinely, honestly realize this, and if I live like it, I will see Radha Krishna then and there, then and there. Mohe kapat chal छिद्र न भावा निर्मल जन मन सो मोहि पावा. We see it in Ramcharitmanas or somewhere, Lord Ram saying this to his associate Sugriv or someone. Mohe kapat chal chhidra na bhava. I do not like what? Kapat, cheating, chal, manipulation, chhidra, na bhava, holes. There's so many holes in my consciousness. So many holes in my consciousness, so many gaps in my consciousness. This Krishna does not like. Manipulation, fabrication, mohe kapat chal chhidra na bhava, nirmal janaman so mohe pava. This is Mahaprabhu's message, Krishna's message, Lord Ram's message. Nirmal Janman, so mohe pava. One who is pure, one who is honest, one who is not corrupt. He will attain me. It's that desire, it's that Desire to become pure. It's the desire to become honest, yeah? To become clean. We can never become pure. We are not pure. We can never become pure enough. But we should not use this as a proxy or, as a license to continue with our cheating mentality. Mirror, coming in front of a mirror, we see our face because there is clarity. But if there is dust in the mirror, cheto darpana marjanam, the dust is what? Of cheating, holding on to ourselves. This cheating we can see now. One of the most austere, again we say, that to speak the truth is austere. To speak the truth. So many things, na? Speak the truth, struggle for truth, truth, huh? I will speak only the truth, nothing but the truth, and only the truth, uphold the truth, duty, compassion, like this, love, truth, duty, compassion. We cannot understand love without becoming honest, can we? So this is something practically I can bring it in my consciousness, in my lifestyle, in my dealings with parents, friends, family, people at work, and devotees. Being honest, being truthful, being not manipulative. I don't know about you, in my friends, family members, we see some Mataji buying sari for 1,000 rupees, but she would say what? Oh, it's just 2,000 rupees. So, people do this like this, na? Buying house for say 100,000 pounds or 1 crore rupee. Oh, it's 1.25 crore we bought. And the children see. Have you seen children noticing that parents lie? Parents have lied here. This is wrong. This is lie. But children then sometimes they get a bit surprised. But then it's very easy to take on to bad habits, na? So then children, okay. Then children also start lying. Have you seen Kamanga, Ritik, Neha, Suvilasini? Someone calls at home. It shows na in cinema, in Bollywood and all what. Someone calling at home and parents or someone elderly saying, "Tell them I'm not at home." So the child, with his honesty, what does he say? पापा बोल रहे हैं पापा घर पे नहीं है. Has it happened? Parents tell, Father Sharmaji has called, businessman, business, whosoever, this person has called in, is asking for you, wants to speak with you. Okay, tell him that I'm not at home. Okay, father is saying that father is not at home. We see this dishonesty, it's rampant. It is rampant in society. Different form. Now, such dishonesty can still be seen spotted, है ना? कि अरे बाप रे, all this. And then we know, doesn't matter whatever religion, Baba, Islam, Judaism, Christianity, Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism, thisism, thatism, every religion professes speak the truth. Sin लगता है, पाप लगता है ना? झूठ मत बोलो, खुदा के पास जाना है. सजन रे झूठ मत बोलो, खुदा के पास जाना है. रामचंद्र कह गए ऐसा कलयुग आएगा, हंस चुगेगा दाना तिनका, कौवा मोती खाएगा. This June, so much so, Radha Govind Maharaj, in one of his katha, he said that dacoits, group of bandits, dacoits, they come, they do robbery. Okay, they have done robbery, and then they go to a secluded place. And now they are counting the cash, the gold, and all everything. And what are they telling each other? Hey, be honest in sharing this robbery. Everyone expects honesty. Yeah, a group of dacoits, they expect honesty. Be honest. Honesty is a rare commodity. Purity is rare. Purity is perfection. Chastity, loyalty, honesty. And because I am not honest, I am not loyal, I am not chaste. So there is the separation. Even though Krishna wants, Naham prakasa sarvasya yoga maya samavrita, his energy won't let him come in front of us. Yoga maya won't let. So he does not Then this outer world karma and all we can see, but now our level of Krishna consciousness has to go further. Na? In societal sense, people understand, okay, cheating is bad, lying is bad, do not lie, do not cheat. Yeah, आटे में नमक जितना झूठ चलता है ना, you make आटा dough है ना, and you add some salt in it, that much is fine. So for businessmen and in general in this world of duality, little bit manipulation, fabrication is okay. But then where do we draw a line, and what is little bit, what is not little bit? That does not mean in our practical application we just wherever to uphold pure dharma, transcendental dharma, if it is needed to cheat, we cheat. So this is why Krishna Arjun understood Baba, to uphold Krishna's desire is transcendental dharma. So it needed to kill for Krishna's desire satisfaction. I will kill. That is humility. Arjuna became honest with himself. Question is, when will I become honest with myself? And the day I become honest with myself, Radha Krishna, I will have that darshan. The moment. You know? And honesty meaning at the not just at body mind level, say, okay, from now on I will be honest. Milkman comes, I will speak with him honestly. Maid servant comes, I will speak with him honestly. Driver and bus driver and all, I will be honest. Eh? That is good. That is good. But real honesty is understanding. I am not this body, I am spirit soul. I am Radha Krishna's. And then our transforming our bhajan, that this becomes our meditation and reality, our offering. Radha Krishna Pran Mora. That is honesty. My life does not belong to me. I am yours. Use me as you like. And we see Srila Prabhupada lived this honesty. What is his greatness? He went to the Western world. His greatness is he allowed himself to be used by Radha Krishna the way they want him to use. That is his ultimate greatness. That is his honesty. We see, and even today, the very fact that scriptures are there means there is truth in society. Sun is rising, seasons are there, which means there is truth in society. And the very fact, if we can spot a pure Vaishnava and see purity in him, how would we see? By his mercy only, by the mercy of Guru Gauranga, by the mercy of Nitai Gauranga, by the mercy of Radha Krishna. How do we shape up our Krishna practice so that we can tap into that mercy? Humble attitude. Yeah. This is what तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपध्यक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानम ज्ञानिनस्तत्वदर्शिना. Humble serving attitude, then we can experience that mercy. And Krishna consciousness is clean, clear crystal, Baba. Not at all complicated. Why? Love is not complicated. Complicated is my mind, bodily identity, all of this. Now, even I know this, but I try to deflect this cheating by manipulating. And that has to be given. Is it making sense? Neha, Suvilasini, Ritik, Kamanga, Harini? And we can work on this, na? We can work on this, like I can actively work on giving up cheating. Can we not? How do I say actively come out of bodily concept of life? So what do I do? Bhajan, Kirtan we are doing and we will continue to do. But actively now, attentive chanting do. What does it mean? We are dishonest. This is why we do not do attentive chanting. Now I want to be honest. And when we live a life of honesty, so Sansar also praises honest person, honesty is rewarded, one should be honest. And in our dealings, we see societal way, honesty, But this honesty we are talking about is Divya honesty, transcendental honesty. Mahaprabhu did not like what? Duplicity, kuti nati. Duplicity, kuti nati amongst his disciples, devotees, amongst the practitioners of Krishna consciousness. Through the message of What was that devotee? Haridas, was it? The junior Haridas, Brahmachari? It's not, he was not at fault. Through him, Mahaprabhu is helping us understand, not to lie, to fabricate. Was it not Kamangaharini, Ritik, Neha Suvilas, Netli? There's this disciple, devotee of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu sent him to get somehow something happened, like bring prasadam from this neighborhood, or somewhere, and he went and brought, and he did not lie also, but it was like a bit of a manipulation or fabrication. It was not the real truth also. Mahaprabhu did not lie. So, Mahaprabhu, what his teachings is, Asat Sangha Chadi Ei Vaishnavachar. Asat Sangha. Our Sangh association is with dishonesty. That has to be given up. Asat Sangh Chadi Ei Vaishnavachar. Stri Sangi Ek Asadhu. Krishna Bhakta Abhakta Ar. One who is into Stri Sangis. Now, Stri Sangi means man is interested in women, women is interested in men. Like we jokingly used to say, and see, there could be some reality in it if you find reality in it. But some of our devotee friends got confused and they were not. Now, hopefully, they are not confused and they can understand what I mean to say. We say this, right? What girls like shopping. Just a bit societal sense, don't take it any otherwise. Girls like shopping, boys like girls. Girls like music, boys like girls. Girls like dancing, boys like girls. Girls like cooking, boys like girls. Girls like nail polish, doing nails, boys like girls. Girls like doing hair, boys like girls. Like this sort of thing. So, Stri Sangi Eka Sadhu, Krishna Bhakta Ar. Wherever Sri Sangi Eka Sadhu, it's not like just for men, okay, one who is Lampat, who is into womanizer or woman. Wherever there is attachment towards sense gratification, that is not, that cannot help us become Krishna conscious. No. Krishna Abhakta Ar. Krishna Bhakta associating with atheists, Mayavadis, or those who are blasphemers, like that people. That asatasang, that has to be given up. So the only veil between us and God is not of ignorance, it's of dishonesty, kapat. In Bible, the message comes, Jesus Christ says, na, is it not that he spots, like it comes to the news that one lady is committing adultery. So people start throwing stones at her. And Jesus comes to the scene then, and Jesus asks what's happening, and also, okay, he's throwing stone at her like this. Then Jesus says, those who is not a sinner, come forward and throw stone. Something like that, right? That one who has upheld the truth, one who has upheld honesty, one who has upheld morality, he has the right to throw stone. If you yourself are corrupt, cheat, you cannot throw stone. If you yourself in your heart harbor adultery at body, mind, soul level, how can you throw stone at someone? You yourself need correction. No. Those who has repentant, those who have purified, those who are honest, come forward and throw stone. So no one, they stop. And Jesus told that lady that, okay, it is not like your job has done. You have sinned, that is fine. Not fine in the sense it's not like a license, but now you have come to knowledge. Now realize. And what? Sin no more. Sin no more. We have lied, cheated in our lives. We have been doing. But from now on, I should not no more try to lie. I should no more try to fabricate. I should no more try to manipulate. I should no more hanker for sense gratification, self-glory, self-appraisal. It's very heavy. It's a killer. Pride. Pride is heavy. Lust is heavy. Pride is heavier. Pride is heavy. Anger is heavy. Pride is heavier. Pride is subtle now. very subtle sense of self-appraisal. This pride is a killer altogether. So all this, and why do we have all this? Why do we take all this? Because cheating mentality, we want to act smart. We think that we can cheat Krishna. Krishna won't notice. No, it doesn't work like this. A small story we'll share. Actually, couple of stories we can share. One story we'll share, and then we'll give you peace soon enough. And if there are any questions, we can see. So once one teacher, uh, one teacher says, okay, tomorrow, somewhat like this, uh, that tomorrow is Teacher's Day. So you all will bring a present for me. So, or my happy birthday, say, bring a present for me. Why? Because I have given you education for over a year, and taught you and all. So teacher is trying to test also. And he says, okay, my happy birthday is coming or Teacher's Day is coming. You bring a present for me. But one condition, I will accept the present only in one condition, that no one should see you. No one sees what present you have packed and brought for me. That can you escape from everyone's vision. If you can manage to do this, then I will accept. But if you are caught, if anyone sees you, has seen you, then I won't accept the present. ठीक है ना? So students, they all went home. Okay, next week, next month, teachers happy birthday or Teacher's Day is coming. We went to give him a present. What present and all? And then come on the day, that night before, say they have packed it in their bag. Oh, mother is not seeing, father is not seeing, family members not seeing, friends not seeing, others, and quietly that no one is seeing. And I packed it and taken it to the teacher. So everyone came to the class. Satish, where is your gift? Here is my gift. Neha, where is your gift? Here is my gift. Sir, this is my gift from myself to you. Did anyone see? No, no, sir, no one saw. Mother, father, grandfather, no one saw. I quietly packed it and I made it and packed it, and no one saw me doing this. Okay, good. Ritik, where is your gift? Sir, here is my gift. Anand Vigra, where is your gift? Natalie, where is your gift? Here is my gift. No one saw. There was one student. He did not bring any gift. Teacher asked him, Nikunj Yugal or Premanjana or Kirtanya Sadhari, personality, where is your gift? Oh, we did not bring any gift. Why did you not bring any gift? Did someone see you? Were you not alone in the house? No, I was alone in the house. Were your parents there? No, parents were not there. Grandparents were not there. So why did you not bring a gift? Because I packed also. I put it as well. But you said that no one should see. So I went into the utility room, storeroom, wardrobe. So much so I went into my wardrobe and packed myself in the suit wardrobe, and then tried to pack this gift. Or I went into the suitcase and then tried to pack this gift for you. But wherever I went, I realized, well, Krishna is seeing. Krishna is seeing. Krishna is seeing. I could not escape Krishna's vision. Wherever I went. And you had said that no one should see. But God is seeing. God is seeing. So I felt like, how can I bring this to you? Because God is seeing. How can I? You said no one should see. So, okay, parents and all don't see. No one else should see. But God is seeing, God is witnessing. So I was not sure, how can I give something to you? And the teacher was pleased. Yes, you have got this message. You have got the message. है? तो देखो भाई, we try to steal from worldly people, worldly vision, है ना? That my parents do not see me. So much like, this, if we say this pornography, huge, na? Big industry also, so much, and this, all this gambling and all. But you know what? Okay, no one sees this. Delete the history. No one sees it. delete it, no one sees. अरे किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा, और कोई बात नहीं, किसी को नहीं देखेगा, कोई पता नहीं चलेगा. So much this corruption happens at all levels. No one will know. But if we can live in this consciousness, if we can live with this, Radha Krishna are watching, Shri is watching, Mahaprabhu is watching. Shri knows, Mahaprabhu knows, Radha Krishna knows. We won't be able to do sin then. You know? We won't be able to. We won't be able to lie, we won't be able to manipulate, fabricate, if we have got that consciousness, if we have got that maturity, if we have got that vision, that understanding, that honesty. You know? We won't be able to. And that's how we can be in satat remembrance. At least this will help us. You know? I'm not saying this is all in all. And this is something we can practically do. I'll share a saying. Let me know if you any heard of it. Character is what you do or what one does. Character is what one does when one thinks no one is looking. Huh? When one thinks no one is watching. तभी कैरेक्टर सामने आता है, नहीं क्या नया? ऋतिक, when one knows and thinks, oh, no one is watching me, no one is looking, that's when real character comes about. Also, when we are exposed, when we are watched, and how we deal. Our good character comes about when we are exposed. Like Arjuna, he got exposed, his good character came about. He took the instructions of Krishna and fought. That's a sublime transcendental character. Yeah? But going into bad character, matlab kya? Cheating, bribery, corruption, all of this, whatever we do. We hide from our parents, we hide from elders. Husband hides money from wife. I earn this much, XYZ number, tells to wife I earn less, or tells to wife I earn more. This is cheating, no? So character comes. What is character? When one does think, act something, considering knowing no one else is watching, that's character. I won't get caught. और चलो पकड़ा भी गया तो चलता है, it's okay. इतना तो सभी करते हैं. Yeah. So this is the parda between us and Krishna, not ignorance, not avidya. Yeah? Or this is real ignorance, to cheat. And one cannot cheat in ignorance. Cheating is done in knowledge. And we are now living in knowledge. We have developed faith, we associate with devotees. So in very short, time is running, but very short, we'll share another story on this. Huh? But let me know if question is not appropriate and if we are not kind of sticking around the question. Huh? Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, this is where we see Chaitanya Charitamrita also, Mahaprabhu telling that Kapat, he does not like sense gratification amongst his devotees, doing sense gratification. And in the name of Krishna consciousness, we should not allow sense gratification. In the name of Krishna consciousness. To begin with, it is fine. To begin, but a stage has to come wherein in the name of preaching, we do what? Oh, Instagram, in the name of the... To begin with is okay, Baba. Okay, we are trying to control our senses. Fine, then we do all this. But in the name of preaching, we have to be careful. And a realization has to come that preaching is not for others. Preaching is for myself only. So once you know what happens, one in Chitrakoot there lived a gentle soul, a simple personality, very gentle, kind, gentle soul. And he somehow did his schooling, didn't go to college. He was very, very casual, very free spirit, very casual. And his parents were concerned, Baba, you are growing up now. You don't have no interest in studies. You don't work. Huh? How can we support you? We won't be able to support you lifelong, and you have to earn, get married, and all. And you are just feed me breakfast. I have to cook for you so much. Lunch, I have to cook for you. Dinner, I have to cook for you. You just eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep. Bare minimum you do. How is it going to work? So the parents kicked him out of the house. They packed three, four clothes, threw his bag outside the house, and kicked him out and go away and locked the door. So he also, Are Bapre, I've been kicked out, fine, I am not going to come. So he left the house. And then Chitrakoot, so many ashrams there. He went one of the ashram. He went to one of the temple, and he was there during the daytime with his bag and sat there. Whatever program, Katha, Kirtan, Satsang was happening, he was just listening or clapping. Kirtan going on, he was clapping all of this. Then one of the ashram leader spotted him, and he came to him, one of the ashram leader, and asked him, Bhai Prabhuji, it seems like we have not seen you regular or seeing you for the first time, not seen you before. So a little bit they had some introductory talks, and this person then told, actually, I have nowhere to go. I need some space, and all, but I don't know what to do, and I don't know, I'm fine here, I'm happy here, or what. So this devotee said, okay, you can stay in our ashram, but you have to do some help, some seva. You do some seva and help in the ashram, stay in the ashram. So this is the ashram leader says. So this gentle soul asks, okay, but what about paid puja? Khana pina milega ki nahi? Will I get food? Will I get be fed? Yes, yes. We will provide you with a bed and bathroom and all. We all use. So those facilities will be given, and you will be served 3 times a day. Morning 9 o'clock after Bhagavatam class, we have prasadam. In the afternoon, we have 3 o'clock prasadam. And then in the evening, 6 o'clock, there is prasadam. So you will be served 3 times. Just you do your seva. And what the seva mean is you mop the floor, you clean the rooms, you do some jhadu, and the seva is you listen to Bhagavad Hari Katha Kirtan. That's the seva. You do this, and then you stay here. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. If this is what you call, okay, I'm happy to sit here. It's very nice environment, good people, gentle people, Kirtan, Bhajan Kirtan, Bhagavad Katha happening, and I will clean the rooms, whatever, like this, and you get me fed. It's a done deal, good. So he starts living in the ashram like this. Now comes what? He's a foodie. Comes what? Ekadasi. Now Ekadasi comes, and on Ekadasi day, there is no, this thing. What? There is no, there is fasting day. Yeah. So the ashram devotees, they don't take prasadam on Ekadasi day. So this gentle soul, he's like, where is prasadam today? So the ashram leader says, the ashram president says, temple president, ashram leader says that there is no prasadam today. Today is Ekadasi. On Ekadasi, we do full fasting. We don't feasting, no feasting. Fasting is feasting on Ekadasi. And this gentle soul says, Baba, Are Bapre, Bhai, I cannot do this sort of fasting. Fasting does not work with me. I cannot fast. I have never done in my life. And if I did, I cannot survive. I cannot live. I cannot live without food. I'm going to die. I'm going, and he panicked and all. So the ashram leader, temple leader, commander, president said, okay, fine. Then we'll do some arrangement. He is like begging, do some arrangement. Okay, we'll do some arrangement for you. What? You go to the kitchen department, tell this devotee that I have authorized sanction, and you take some buckwheat, you take some Ekadasi prasadam, sabudana and all, and you make some aloo and whatever little bit you need, you take, you cook, but you won't make it in the temple rasoi. No, we won't let you do that. You won't help in that prasadam hall. No. In Chitrakoot, you can go somewhere in the forest, somewhere in seclusion, and you can make it in open air, in fire. Take woods with you. You can take some pot and make it there and have prasadam. But look, hang on. Before honoring Ekadasi prasadam, you have to offer it. Make sure you make the offering. Do not have it without offering. This is the deal, this is the condition. So this gentle soul became so happy. Yes, wow, great, yes, I will make the offering and we have prasadam. Fine. So he goes to the forest. He goes there and he makes this prasadam he makes, and he is making the offering now. He makes the food and he wants to make the offering now. So he says, while doing the offering, he sings the song, offering song, bhajan prayer. है ना? So he sings this song. What does he sing? Raja Ram Aiye. Sita Ram Aiye. Neha, Ritik, heard of this? Others? He says, Raja Ram Aiye. Sita Prabhu Ram Aiye. मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. He's calling Lord Ram, Raja Ram आइए, Prabhu Ram आइए. मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. So what happens? Okay, he sings this. Now imagine, देखो भाई, he has made this offering, and बनाया उसने जो भी बनाया, साबूदाना की खिचड़ी या बकवीट, है ना, ऐसे जो भी खिचड़ी बनाई आलू डाल के से, सिंपल प्रसादम, सिंपल या जो भी opulent, he made, and he's singing this song now. राजा राम आइए, प्रभु राम आइए, मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. Because he has been given this instruction by the temple commander, temple authority, leader, ashram leader, president, that make, but you have to make the offering, make food, offer it, and then have it. Without offering, don't take. Okay. When he made this pranati, this prayer, what happened? Sita Ram appeared. Lord Ram appeared with his consort Sita Devi. Sita Ram appeared in person. And he was like, okay, great, you have come. But he was shocked. He was shocked seeing them. Why the shock? He's like, Arey bhai, I called you only Ram. Raja Ram आइए, प्रभु राम आइए, मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. I made it for two people, one for you, one for me. I took that much only from the temple. I live on Kota, Baba. I made that much only. I took that much only from the temple. That is good enough for you and good enough for me. So I made two plates, one for you, one for me. You take, and then remnants I will relish. But and I called you only. राजा राम आइए, प्रभु राम आइए. But साथ में सीता देवी भी आई हैं. बाप रे. But ठीक है. What to do? Fine. Both of you have come. Both of you relish. If you want, you can finish it also, or if you feel comfortable, leave something for us. I can honor your remnants, and I am hungry also, Baba. It is my Ekadasi fasting, cooking and all. I am hungry as well. And Sita Rani, she's listening all of this, and he's having this open dialogue with Ram. He's saying this openly to Lord Ram. ऐसे करके, and Sita Rani is listening. And Sita Devi says कि बाप रे प्रभु राम, ये कैसा भक्त है, ये कौन भक्त है आपका? Who is this devotee? What sort of devotee is this? He's telling you like this, that I wanted you to come alone and this, and I've cooked for you, you take, and where have you brought me? Who is this? Ramji says, Hare Baba, relish his emotions, relish. And they both, and then this gentle soul says, don't take it any otherwise, Sita Devi. I did not make for you, but you have come, please take, and you are very beautiful. You are very gorgeous, very kind, caring, loving. Both of you, please take. Okay, so they had some prasadam and then remnants, and this devotee accepted the remnants. Then fine, Sitaram disappeared, and this devotee also, thank you very much, very nice meeting you. I will come again in 15 days. Ekadasi time I will come again, and this is a good time. आप लोग भी आ जाना. And next time I will try to make 3 plates in total, 2 for both of you. Sita Devi, you also come. So 3 plates I will bring. But you come in 15 days, we meet up. Okay. I will go to my ashram and make this request. Hopefully they will sanction this request. So he goes back. Then next day or whenever, he meets the temple commander, the leader, the ashram president, and tells, so how was Ekadashi? Naturally, they ask him, and he says was good. So prasadam was okay. Are you settling down nicely? Prasadam was okay. Just a little thing. You made me to do the offering. Did you do the offering? Yes, I did. You asked me to do the offering. I did it. And but Sitaram both came, Baba. I made offering for Lord Ram only, but Sitaram both honored. So my calculation was little bit less. I will need a bit more atta. I will need a bit more, bhoga next time from the kitchen. Little bit more. So they were like, what do you mean? Both came, Sitaram. Well, I made the offering. Okay, take little bit more you need. No? Fine, take later. Okay. So next time he took little bit more bhoga from the kitchen and went again. Ekadashi came, he went to the same place, forest, and he's cooking. And he's cooking in meditation. And then as he's cooking, he's thinking of Sitaram, that they are going to come. I'm cooking for their pleasure. And now after the cooking is done, he's making the offering. What does he say? What does he sing? Sitaram आइए, राजा राम आइए, सीता राम आइए, मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. Both of you come, Sitaram. Fine. So what happens? Both of them comes. Sitaram comes, and who along with them comes? Lakshman. Ramji brings Lakshman as well with him this time. Sitaram, Lakshman also comes. And this guy, Arey Baba, what is happening? Last time I called for Ram only, 2 came, Sitaram came. This time I called for Sitaram, 3 of you have come. Sitaram, Lakshman have come. है ना. But ठीक है भाई, Sitaram, you both look handsome, so beautiful, so gorgeous couple you look together. Who is this fellow in front of you? So he's telling to Ramji, देखो भाई, पिछली बार एक जन का बोला, एक जन का मेरे को कोटा मिलता, समझो भाई, अंडरस्टैंड. I live in a temple ashram, I have a quota, Baba. My temple commander will be upset. ना. And he asked me to do offering, so I'm doing offering. Temple mein to I do not do offering, pujaris and all do. I don't know, so little bit I understood. I picked it up from the temple, so I cook here, and whatever chota mota offering I make. I call you. I don't know the proper chanting mantras and all. So I called you Prabhu Ram, but Baba, I called you Prabhu Ram, and you both came Sitaram, no problem. And this time I said Sitaram, now who is this fellow you have brought with you? Who is this person? And Lakshman is getting a bit furious, or he's wondering, Bhaiya, who is this personality? How is he talking with you? How is he talking with me? Let me check him out. So Lord Ram says, wait, Baba, relish his emotion. So Ramji introduces, he's Lakshman, he's my brother, Sita Ram Lakshman. We all came. You have made good preparation. Shall we have prasadam now? Yes, okay, take, Baba, take. So he brought 3 plates, but now people is how many? 4. No? 4. So he's serving them. Okay, you take whatever, and Lakshman, fine, you also take some. You have come, and whatever left, give it to me. I will also want some and relish your remnants. I cannot live without eating like this and all. And take, and he's happy seeing them as well. So such thing happens, and then okay, fine, he has some like this. So he tells, okay, same drill. Okay, very nice, you came, you had prasadam, hope you liked it. I got your remnants, I am also okay. Again, I'm saying, last Ekadashi, I was hungry. Somehow I tolerated, somehow I made. This Ekadashi, I'm even more hungry. So next Ekadashi, 15 days, you all come. I will try to get little bit more bhoga. I will get. But head count has to be clear, Baba. You let me know in advance how many of you will come. Let me know. So 3 of you and me 4 I will bring. Okay. So they decided, okay, 4 I will bring, you come. Fine. He goes back to the ashram, same drill, same talk, and he says little bit more bhoga I will need. It's not enough. My calculation is wrong. He explains the situation. Arey Baba, Sitaram came. Lakshman also came for the offering. And the temple commander, president got confused, but busy meetings and the schedule, preaching program, this agenda, this festival. Arey Baba, take prasadam. Little bit more you need, take. No time to listen properly, let's say. So fine, he went again. Ekadasi came. He went to the kitchen, took a bit more extra prasadam for four personalities himself, Sitaram and Lakshman. And same again. This time he started cooking, and he's now making the offering. Raja Ramaye, Sita Ramaye, Lakshman Ramaye. मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. So he's singing it with heart, with purity, with simplicity. What happens now? Sita Ram comes, Lakshman comes. Who else come? Ram, Lakshman, Bharat Satrughan also come. Sita Ram, Lakshman, Bharat Satrughan. And he's like, Baap re, what is happening? बाबा एक को बुलाया दो आए, दो को बुलाया तीन आए, अभी तीन को बुलाया पांच आ गए, क्या कर रहे हो भाई, है ना? I called for one, two come, call for two, three comes, call for three, five of you come. What are you doing? You're playing with me, Baba. Stop mocking me or you know, like this. You're playing with me. But fine, okay. I made this offering. Now I don't know. I am less of plates also. Please take, have it. Fine. I won't get to have. Fine. He's like this time. He's a bit upset. Fine. You all take. I'm not. I cannot. I cannot see you also take. I'm not going to take. I won't see you also take. You all manage how you want to manage. And like Sita Rani, Ramji, Lakshman, Bharat Satrughan this time wondering, Bhaiya, who is he? Where have you brought us? And Ram says, okay, relish his emotion, Baba. Just see what he's doing and comply by it. Everyone now. So he says, I'm not going to watch you eat. You all eat, Baba, and don't leave anything for me. Okay, fine. Go. Don't leave anything for me. He's this time a bit upset, a bit angry, emotional, this, that, and heart-wise also happy that, okay, they came. So fine. Anyways, overall, Ramji accepts the offering, and this devotee also gets some remnants. And he says, next time, no more than five. No more than five. And I cannot manage more than five. I'm telling you, no more than five. Yeah? So, because it is getting very tight, strict for me to get bhoga from the kitchen. The temple president says no more than this. This is the limit. You have to understand, Baba, how I am surviving in the ashram. It's not easy, Baba, and I don't want to be a headache for Vaishnavas. Don't you know? I don't want to give a headache to the temple commander, the temple president, and all. Yeah, there, Baba, I live with their mercy. This he's telling to Lord Ram. Okay, so he returns and again he meets with the temple president and commander and leader, ashram leader. So he tells, I need a little bit more bhoga. So the temple ashram leader, commander, president becomes suspicious. Bapre, what is happening? Every other time you are saying, I need more bhoga, I need a bit more bhoga. What is, he is doing some business, he is doing some cheating, some manipulation. He is doing something which is not authorized. He is opening his own shop. He is opening his own thing. He is doing independently. Like this, the ashram leader had thoughts. So they said, the ashram leader, the temple leader, commander decided, okay, take more. Fine, take more. But what did he think? I will follow him this time. Ekadashi, I will follow where he goes. And what is he up to? What cheating is he doing? Surely he is cheating. I will follow him. So fine, Ekadashi day came. He got extra bhoga and everything. And this gentle soul devotee goes to the forest and makes fire or sits down there, gathers wood and all everything. And he goes there and he's followed by the ashram leader. He does not know that I'm followed by the ashram leader. Ashram leader is quietly, secretly following to check upon him that what business is he up to. He must be cheating. So now this gentle soul, he is in the forest. He has got all the bhoga, the woods and everything. Now, before actually lighting the fire, before making the bhoga, he straight away makes the offering. What does he say? Raja Ramaiye, Sita Ramaiye, Lakshman Ramaiye, Bharat Ramaiye, Shatrughan Ramaiye, मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. So he calls out them, lovingly prayers from his heart. He calls out. And you know what happens? Everyone comes. Sita, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. Who else? Hanumanji. And other Darbar, Ram Darbar, other associates also come. And this guy, they ask him, Ramji, where is the offering? You said, मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए, so where is the offering? So this guy says, look Ram, I am intelligent. I'm not stupid anymore. I've learned my lesson. This time, I intentionally brought all the bhoga, but first I wanted to do head count and to make sure if the head count is proper or not. Only then I will prepare. Now, seeing this head count, you have to understand it is very difficult for me to get the bhogana. So I got it for you, for Mother Sita, for Bharat, Shatrughan, Lakshman, for myself. Huh? 6 of us. Now you have got this Hanuman. Who is he? You've got this other monkey-like personalities and all these associates. Baba, I don't have this much bhoga. Huh? So ऐसे करके he said, and now you all fetch bhoga. You send Lakshman. If he can go get Jari Booty, he can get some bhoga also. Hanuman, if he can bring, you send them to bring some bhoga from the forest, some fruits and all, and I will make you a fruit salad, something. Everyone is shocked. Hanuman is like, who is talking like this? And who's saying, and Lord Ram saying, okay, get. So, anyways, point being, they all then assemble, they all essentially have a picnic. And at this time, the ashram leader, he comes. He catches this devotee. He comes and he tells this gentle soul, what are you doing? You are misutilizing the temple resources. This much bhoga and all. And what are you doing? Look, you are just wasting it. So many plates, resources. What, are you mental crazy like this? And this gentle soul, he becomes confused. He becomes shocked. He says, Arey, do not you see? I am offering it to Lord Ram, I am offering it to Bharat Shatrughan, and they all are eating, they all are relishing, I am making it for them. They are here. Can you not see? Ram is here, Ram has come. Prabhu Ram has come, he is here. And the ashram leader, oh, do not try to act smart with me. Do not confuse me, do not cheat me. You have been confusing me, you have been cheating me, you have been trying to act smart these many days, I have been noticing. Now you are saying Lord Ram is here. Where is Lord Ram? I don't see any Lord Ram here. I don't see Sita here. And you're saying they are here having picnic, you're making for them this and that. You have been caught and now this is the limit of your cheating. Be within your limits like this. So he's like, so this gentle soul is confused. How come my ashram leader is talking like this? He's my leader, he's my commander, whatever, president and all. And how come he's talking like this? And how come he's not saying? So he prays to Lord Ram, this gentle soul. He says, Bhagwan, what is going on? How is it I am able to see you, but they are not able to see you? And they say that I am lying, I am cheating. And I can see you, I have been seeing you every Ekadashi and we have been having dialogue. Why come he's not able to see you? And he says, nah. Huh? So Lord Ram says, Naham prakasa sarvasya. जो 725 योग माया समावृता मूढ़ो यम नाभिजानाति लोको मामजम अव्ययम. Lord Ram says that I am not manifest. I'm covered by my internal potency. I'm not manifest. But why like this? So Lord Ram says, Mohe kapat chala chhidrana bhava. Nirmal janman so mohe pava. Your heart is very nirmal. It's very soft. It's pure. It's gentle. When you made the offering, you called us and you meant it. You were honest in your call. Raja Ram aiye. You were honest. Sita Ram aiye. You were honest in your dealings. You were honest in your desire. You are fair, transparent. You do not have any crookedness. So we appeared. But your temple, this ashram leader, whatever you call it, this personality, he's a bit still messed up. Maybe with management, this, that, and all. He's still not clear. So he cannot see me. He does not see me. But this gentle soul then says, Prabhu Ram, if he does not see you, he will be under this impression that I am lying. I am dishonest. Do you want me to stay dishonest? Do you want me to have this claim of being dishonest? No, no. Kindly give darshan to him. And Prabhu Ram, he is exalted. He is much better, Baba. He is my leader. He let me stay in the ashram. He learned me how to do cleaning and all, and how culture etiquette. I'm learning from him. Please give darshan. So when this gentle soul requested Lord Ram and said like this, Lord Ram said, okay. Lord Ram gave darshan to this ashram leader as well, so overall, the message is, the moral of the story is, honesty is the best policy. I'm not saying again that temple authority or ashram leader and all that they are not so honest and this new bhakta is honest. That's not the thing. The message is honesty. This new bhakta, he was honest. So he could experience, he could see, for him it was real as touching my hand, say like this. Yeah. And for others, because of that lack of honesty, transparency, faith, and this, because of adulterated motive, hidden agenda, this and that, Lord Ram doesn't appear, Krishna, Radha Krishna does not appear. But being blessed by this gentle soul, Radha Krishna appeared. Likewise, when Shri Guru blesses us, Radha Krishna have to appear. They will lovingly appear. When Shri Guru sees that humility, that genuineness, that honesty amongst us, and how will that come about? Only by serving Shri Guru through his mercy, through his blessings. When we learn to love and serve him, then all the message of the scriptures will become realized. Vedeshu durlabam adurlabam atma bhakto Govindam adi purusham tamam bhajami. Through Vedas, Krishna is not to be reached. Through Vedas, we can understand God is Krishna. Yeah? Through Vedas, we can understand God, and then also through Vedas, deliberation, intelligence, we can understand, okay, God is Krishna. Yeah? But adurlabam atma bhakto, when having this atma priti, this personal connection relationship, then Krishna cannot hide himself away. He will appear. Radha Krishna will then appear. So that atmiyata, that priti, that softness, that honesty has to be brought in our dealings. Boliye Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. Thank you very much for your extended patience, listening, tolerance, and if there are any questions or clarifications, then please say, share, or anything you would like to add or comment. Please say. And this is what we understand a little bit, hearing from Gurudev and Acharyas, Vaishnavas, Guru Vargas from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, that the blockage, the separation between us and Radha Krishna is not of ignorance, is of cheating, kapat, that dishonesty. And now it's becoming faithful. Faithful meaning being honest, being truthful. Truth has nothing to fear. Truth triumphs. Truth has nothing to fear. So giving up lying, cheating, fabrication, manipulation, being truthful, being honest, being Krishna conscious honest, being Krishna conscious truthful. That. Nitaya Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.